games to 0. He's got Colossi, he's got Templar being researched, he's got Zealot Charge being upgraded to pin these Marines and Marauders in place, essentially. Lots of Vikings in the air, though, going to be able more than enough to deal with those few Colossi that MC is actually building. 160 supply for Top now, only 134 for MC. It appears that Top's macro is just off the wall. He's done this build a lot of times, you can tell, and probably with great success to be using it against a GSL season champion here like MC, and he's getting ready to move in. He drops his scan. Not sure if he likes what he sees. We'll see in the next few seconds what he chooses to do with these Vikings. Looks like he's trying to set up some sort of flank, or at least keep the Vikings off to the side so that they can engage after the Colossi show up. But the Vikings actually might go in first. We'll see. Looks like 11 Colossi here, or 11 Vikings, sorry, against only 3 Colossi. It's probably a good thing MC decided to switch gears and go for these High Templar. Here comes one. Is he going to drop a nice storm? Yes, he does. Top, not paying attention, just walks right through that storm, but the medevacs get to work healing those guys up as fast as they can. How many Templar is he going to warp in here? Looks like he's going to have 5 Templar here. Not all of them have a storm. Where is he going to drop this one? Actually on a different set of Marauders, but he's going to drop the storm, start to move up. Wow, that takes about half their HP there. Some of those getting a little low already before the confrontation even starts. Archon being morphed right now, that's a bit interesting. I guess if you're out of juice, though, there's really not much else left for you to do. MC's trying to expand here at his blue minerals. Obviously not going to be as good as the Planetary Fortress is helping Top. Look at that minerals per minute, just nearly 2,000 there. Gas is almost double MC's. 64 harvesters to 51. He's just way ahead on economy and supply right now. He's now 195 against 171. Top wants to engage as soon as he is maxed so that he can start producing and recovering very quickly. MC would obviously have to use lots of chrono boost to recover that quickly, and that Templar was EMP'd, unable to drop a storm, but this one came up from the bottom and was able to drop a storm. Any moment now we're going to see a huge encounter. EMPs versus storms there, right in the middle of the map. Not sure what's being shot. Oh, here we go. Some Marauders actually detached and caught some High Templar off guard. That is huge. MC lost a lot of gas just to a few Marauders there that actually ended up living through those storms. Obviously, they're going to be dying to these Colossi and Zealots and everything else, but Top sort of dictating the battle here. He's got a lot more Ghosts filing in now. 191 supply against 173 supply of MC. Production tab, we see just probes being built, more Ghosts and Marauders coming for Top. Good EMP there, hits quite a few Stalkers, and now this huge ball of Marauders stems up and runs in. Only a couple of Marines in this entire thing. Obviously Marauders stand up to storms quite a bit better than Marines do. It looks like Top did not manage to get all of his Marauders back, and now we see just a strange engagement here. Vikings coming in from the top, picking up all those Colossi without any problems, but all these force fields and storms forcing Top away. This is actually the first huge battle that MC has actually gained an advantage on, even though Top still has the supply advantage. All these Vikings are now going to land at the third base. He's going to have to warp in a ton of Stalkers to try and deal with this, but Vikings obviously can just lift off and get out of there. If Top is paying attention, there he does. He actually killed a lot of workers there. Let's switch back to income. It's now 67 harvesters against 46, so Top maintaining his economic advantage in a big way. More than double the minerals per minute there, and mules, of course, making a huge difference. He's not staying, exactly on top of his energy spending at those orbitals, but we can see in the income that he is doing quite well anyway. Blink being researched now for the Stalkers of MC. Looks like Top is going to try to flank around here. Ooh, good storm right in the center of all those Marauders. But these Stalkers are going to go down to those concussive shells. Ghosts here, EMPing everything that can. They managed to get that Immortal Shield. If they can land some on those Archons, they're just going to explode extremely quickly and not be effective at all. Did you see that? He's actually loading up a bunch of Marauders into these 2 medevacs. He knows where MC basically is. His entire army is off to the right side here. All these Vikings here could land at any moment. I'm going to watch Top's main ball of MMM here, and if anything happens, I'll just switch to the picture-in-picture. Good EMP there on that High Templar. I'm going to watch this drop because nothing really seems to be happening with the main army. Takes out a pylon very quickly, powering down 4 gateways. That is massive, powering down 4 warp gates and killing that robotics facility extremely quickly. All these Vikings land, 8 Marauders, 2 medevacs doing what they can. Now back to the main army, this huge engagement going on. EMPs being dropped everywhere on these Archons and Templar. There are a ton of Zealots charging in there, but without shields they're going to drop pretty quick to these Marauders. Actually only medevacs being left here for oGsTOP, and even the medevacs are going to be killed off by those sentries and Archons. Switching back to the drop now, lots of damage being dealt here by these Marauders, medevacs, and Vikings. That's just a very strange drop group. If he can manage to kill off this pylon, there will be almost no warp gates available for MC to play with. He's building 3 more pylons there, so MC stuck with 0 production right now. 151 supply for Top against 129 for MC. These Vikings are probably going to go down there to those Zealots. Marauders trying to micro around and kill off this Templar Archive if they're able to do that. Oh, he just set MC back quite a long way in tech. He's going to have to rebuild the Templar Archive, repower all of these gateways. Top is at it again down here on the bottom right, killing off this Nexus completely. MC just taking it from every side here. Oh my goodness, that is just a large ball of bio. Top able to replenish his army extremely quickly. He's got a lot of production facilities back here in his main. He's on a bajillion bases now. I totally missed this 3rd and 4th planetary fortress being built. Look at the worker count right now, 67 against 69. Wow, that's a bit surprising. MC's actually been cranking out probes this entire time, while Top has been focusing solely on his army. He's got upgrades level 2 for armor and weapons coming now. He's got Ghosts still in tow to drop some EMPs for when the next big battle happens. I believe if we look at units, I believe Top's still got the advantage just on army size. 33 Marauders, that's so many Marauders against a single Immortal, a bunch of Zealots, some Archons and Sentries. Sentries could still be pivotal in any kind of a defense that MC tries to hold on to. Going to be focus firing these pylons down extremely quickly. He only manages to get 1 before he's forced to pick up and leave. This medevac almost goes down, unfortunately for MC. It is still alive. Another medevac still hanging out here in the back, just keeping vision on things. What's over here? We have a single SCV lodged in the rocks over here at the 3rd. But anyway, Top choosing now to press in. He scanned again just to see what was up. Drops an EMP there. Maybe thought there was an observer. I'm not sure, but maybe it was just a misclick, I don't know. But Top actually attacking from 2 angles now, trying to prevent this 3rd from coming up again. Also attacking the front here. Storms going down. Actually, that was a really bad storm. Managed to only hit MC's units. That storm also hurting the Zealots and not really the Marauders and Ghosts and Marines quite as much. A good EMP there. Almost the entire army of MC is now shieldless. oGsTOP doing some damage over there at the 3rd of MC again. He's not going to have very good income at all. These medevacs that lifted away from the main now come in to reinforce against the remainder of MC's army. MC warping in Zealots and Templar desperately to try and finish off this force. Good feedbacks go down on the medevacs, and Top is forced to retreat, but he's done so much damage on the right side. Now rejoining that group, we see he's killing off lots of probes now. He was basically unstoppable, mowing through that 3rd base. 1 good storm does come down, so all these Zealots are going to cleave through those remaining forces of Top, but Top already back with some Marines and Marauders. MC realizes his economy is so far behind, he's almost mined out at his 2nd, unable to get a 3rd base up, and Top with so many bases up there. Just glance at the income there at the end of the game. We see 1,400 to 300 minerals, 900 to 250 gas, even though the harvester count is the same, he just doesn't have the bases. And look at that, 4 nukes being built. Oh man, I wish this game would have gone on another few minutes just to see mass nukage, but oGsTOP proving to be far too much for oGsMC to handle there, and man, that game was really hectic. Hopefully I managed to cover as much of it as I could, but that, ladies and gentlemen, was the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals of the Kaspersky StarCraft 2 New Year's Invitational. I've just come into a bunch of replays from the Team Liquid Open and the North America versus Europe series, so I'm going to pick and choose some replays from that. I'm also going to be building a new computer here on Tuesday, so I may not have a replay or any replays up for a day or 2, but my new rig will allow me to stream live games, so I'm looking forward to that greatly, and I hope you guys will join me for my live streaming here in the near future as well. Hope you guys enjoyed all those games. I'm going to be bringing you much more until the foreseeable future. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just rambling now. See you guys. Bye.